Alright guys, it's time for a fun shoulder day. Why I've kind of switched over to wearing long sleeves or 3/4 sleeves. And the main reason I switch it over is because it kind of forces you to fall in love with the process, the work, rather than just seeing the result every day. The major reason is because it really forces you to have a mind-muscle connection. If you have a tank top on or a stringer, you can see your muscles contract and you don't necessarily need your mind to do the work for you. You can let the mirror show you what you need to see. When you have a long sleeve on, you can't really see that much of the contraction or the release. From my perspective, it's forced me to really focus. I shut my eyes a lot more when I'm lifting now. And I'm really focusing on my contractions. That's why, for example, if I'm doing arms, I'm not going heavy at all anymore. I'm just really getting that contraction down because I went most of my life without ever doing that, and I've noticed some parts of my left bicep, for example, lagging. Like I can't feel the contraction as well as I can feel on my right side. We're at the gym now, so it's game time. It's time for warm up for shoulders, then we got 5 sets of 8 going into this. Last week, murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
Is it true?
What?
Weight gets lighter over time?
I think that's physics. Gravity, you fall slower the farther you go because the circumference of the sun and the geometry of the gym.
What?
How do you think we do against the other officers at house?
What other offices? Picking stuff up, putting it down. I'm pretty fast. Just last night, went in my room, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. And that was after lava cake and steak.
Wow.
I'm gonna do 6 sets of about 10. A little bit wider, not too narrow. You know, like beer. Beer day, it's beer Thursdays.
Thank you for changing my weights up.
This is the jam. This is the jam, man. This fires me up. One thing to note on this one, I'm leaning a little bit forward. So when I pull it back, I can really get the contraction on my shoulder and it doesn't mess up my lower back. I'm leaning a little bit forward. I do a little bit of a pop with my knees just to help with the sticking point so it's a little more fluid and it helps me I don't feel it in my joints as much. That was heavy. This is good though. This is a good way to end it. They're gonna kick you out of here, man. Oh, and the white's long socks.
I'm going for a middle-aged dad kind of look.
Yeah. Going down in weight here just because 135 didn't allow me to get the form I want. I'm not here to ego lift, man. I'm just here to get that form. Five or 6 sets of 12 to 15, right in that range. Build this boulder up. See, I'm only moving about 3 inches forward, 3 inches back. Not a big movement, but a lot of contraction, a lot of focus. Doggy paddle. It's important training. We live near the bay. You never know when you fall in the water. tiger by toe. Gotta let him go. This is gonna be heavy. Got a little bit excited. I catch the tiger by the toe. I lean a little bit forward, a little bit wider grip. I like to consider myself like pulling my traps in toward my ears. And I like to pause at the top. I see people do it all different ways, but I think it's whatever form for you gets the connection between your mind and your muscle. Because for me, it feels really good with a wider grip. That's a grip test right there.
It's a grip test.
Double overhand. Look at his fingers, dude. I got this baby soft hand.
Oh, you know, I just hanging out again at the gym. Oh God, this 3:30 Tommy today. Heavyweight. With 5 sets of 20. You're gonna keep going for me, Alex.
I'll keep going, man.
You're gonna keep going for me. Oh, yeah. Oh.